Hello everyone. So yes, at Fuel Change, we believe that truly engaging the next generation is fundamental to a positive transition to net zero. And we take real-life sustainability challenges set by organisations and put them to teams of next generation participants who come up with sustainable solutions to these challenges. And we offer this as an SCQF Level 6 award in secondary schools. Now, in October 2022, I spoke at the Skills Development Scotland Green Skills Conference. And at this conference, I said there is no such thing as green jobs or green skills. Controversial, I know, for a Green Skills conference, but I want to share with you today why I said that. In my experience, there is still a stigma around the terms green, sustainable, and climate change. And unfortunately, climate initiatives are uncool for the majority of young people, especially when they get to high school. And I know that in primary school, I'd have happily taken part in a litter pick. But as soon as I moved into high school, you wouldn't have caught me dead with a litter pick in hand. And due to this stigma, we're at risk of turning people off to anything we throw the word green in front of. When you put the word green in front of anything, a large portion of society goes, nah, that's not for me. But whom do they say it's for? The geographers, the scientists, and the STEM kids. And the reality is, we know that's not true. If we are to positively and truly have a just transition to net zero, we need to take everyone with us. Everyone needs to have the skills, knowledge, and understanding that will make them thrive in the future net zero world. So what we like to talk about at Fuel Change is just jobs and just skills, rather than the distinct and disconnected notion of green jobs and green skills. In November 2022, we hosted Fuel Change Live at Dynamic Earth, bringing together key players from education, business and government. And this event confirmed that businesses are looking for their future talent to have what educators call meta skills. Employers want people that can work in teams, can communicate well and are aware of sustainability. They want creative, collaborative, critical thinkers who know how to solve problems. And this goes for every business, not just the typical high-carbon industries. But if you want to work in finance or in fashion or be a plumber, the reality is that you will be faced with challenges due to the impact of climate change, and you will need to be prepared to overcome these challenges to solve these problems. Because that's all climate change is. It's a problem. It just happens to be the biggest problem that humanity will face. And we don't need to panic. The beauty of meta skills is that we already know how to cultivate them in our next generation. These skills aren't new or obscure, we know them. So what's the missing piece? Young people know that climate change is a concept, but to them it's a polar bear on a melting ice cap or a 200-page scientific report. Very few of them are aware of how the global scale of climate change will impact them at a local level. So to get to where we need to be by 2030 and 2045, we believe that we need to make climate change education as relevant as literacy and numeracy. We need to put it into the heart of our curriculum, and it has to be delivered to every young person. So what do we need to do? In 7 years' time, 2030, the time that is regarded by many as a critical point in our transition to net zero, the S1s that start in August 24 will be leaving school. So what can we do now to shape their education? How do we make this universal so that climate change becomes something that everyone knows about and solving problems sustainably is something that everyone does? This isn't a nice to have, this is what we need to have. So as a member of the next generation speaking to you today, what gives me hope? It's seeing these guys who have gone from being disengaged in climate change and how it impacts them to being engaged and making positive changes in their lives. And it's seeing you all here today. I said earlier that climate change education isn't something that's just for geographers or scientists, but it's you who have the passion, the knowledge. You've all known for years that this isn't just important, it's urgent. You are the pioneers. We're working to join the dots between education, business, government, and most importantly, the next generation. But we need your help. We need to hear your voice. And if what I'm saying resonates with you, come and talk to us, because Fuel Change needs you. So today I'm asking you all, why is climate change relegated to where it is in the curriculum? Why doesn't climate change education have the importance of other subjects when this is the biggest problem we've got? And we need to move beyond the barriers and the blame game. So today, let's get to the root cause and ask ourselves, what can we do to ensure we deliver climate change education to every young person?